Oh, Murphy running the floor.
How many centers in the NBA can do that? The Pelicans have found themselves a hidden gem in the last year's NBA draft. Derik Queen is doing Nikola Jokic type of stuff in his rookie season already, making people in New Orleans fall in love with their basketball team once again. Even the Serbian himself admitted he's seeing some resemblance while praising Queen's game.
Well, he's good, he has some moves, he's definitely crafty. I think I'm a little bit taller, but I think that there is a style I can see slowly. It's good to see somebody different.
So let's break down Queen's game and understand why he's the closest thing to an American Jokic in the NBA. At 20 years old, rookie Jokic averaged 10, 7, and 2.5 assists in 22 minutes per game. At almost 21, Derik Queen has started the season with 12, 7, and 3. Of course, the game is faster now, so there's more opportunities to score and assist, but he has shown more than enough for us to be excited about him. And let's not forget that Joe Dumars and the Pelicans paid a huge price to move up in the 2025 NBA draft to make sure they get Derik Queen. One could say pressure for Derik to become a superstar after that trade is as big as one for Cooper Flagg, simply because the Pelicans gave up 2 first-round picks for him, including one next year, which might end up being in the top 3 because, let's admit it, the Pelicans are not going to win many games this year. Unfortunately for the Pelicans, top 3 next year is as stacked as ever, so many people made fun of Dumars for giving up that much. Also, the summer league for Derik Queen did not go great since he broke his hand in the first game. A couple of first games this season also, he missed the preseason and was benched under the previous coach Willie Green. However, right after the new coach was appointed, Queen is quietly turning everyone into a believer. The eye tests look awesome and the advanced stats also look great. The Pelicans are 13 points per 100 possessions better with him on the floor than without. Plus, their rim attempts and free throw ratio skyrocket when Queen is dictating the offense. In other words, Pelicans get a lot of easy baskets when the American Jokic plays. So here are 5 different ways of how New Orleans attack with Queen on the floor. And first, inverted pick and rolls with Queen as the handler has brought a lot of positive things for them. For us NBA fans, it showed glimpses of unreal potential that Derik Queen possesses. Murphy is the screener here, and as it usually happens on inverted picks, the guards are hedging, but watch Queen avoiding this with a slick spin move. Flagg commits to help, and it's a no look to the corner for free. How many bigs in the entire NBA can do that with a basketball? I'm pretty sure the number is extremely small. It's such a hard action to guard, even more so in the early offense. Murphy's pick, his defender hedges, and with the right pass, which Queen of course makes, is just too long of a distance to recover, creating immediate advantage and another rim attempt for the Pelicans. Again, no rim protection there because Dereck Lively is on the 3-point line with Queen. Here is another inverted pick, this time with Zion setting the screen. Williamson does a great job of catching the low side of Queen's defender. Makes it impossible to switch effectively and extremely easy to get in behind your own defender for this lob jam. I mean, no wonder people are excited about basketball in New Orleans once again. Watch the same situation in a different game. Since the inverted pick and roll is between 2 bigs, naturally most teams want to switch, but the angle Zion chooses again here is perfect, and once again Queen delivers the pass despite the outstretched arm of the defender. Okay, so one of the explanations why the Pelicans are so much better with Derik Queen on the floor is their rim attempts. When he's on the floor, their rim attempts go up by almost 9%. That's 98th percentile, meaning only a few players in the entire NBA make the game easier for their teammates as much as Queen in his rookie season. Jokic, Sabonis, and Derik Queen are the only 3 bigs in the top 8. Seeing the pattern here? Another pattern I'm seeing with our YouTube channel is that a lot of you who are watching are not subscribed. Guys, we are working really hard to bring you an unique international perspective on the NBA, so please like this video and subscribe to our channel right now. Thank you very much. Sometimes Queen handles the ball and the Pelicans just start a possession with a 5-out spacing immediately, just like Denver do. Jeremiah Fear sets a pin for Murphy, he curls inside, the Mavs don't switch on the curl, so the big guy can just lob it up because there is no one in the paint, mainly because he is out there on the perimeter. Derik is already an exceptionally good reader of the game at only 21 years old. Same spacing, just action on the other side, Dallas switches, and look how smartly Queen waits until Murphy gets closer to the rim, and then he just throws this one over the top, placing this precisely where his teammate can get it and the opponent can't. Also, starting a quarter with a layup is every team's goal, and the Pelicans' go-to recently has been giving the ball to Queens with a lot of off-ball actions happening around. Here he catches at the elbow and we see off-ball screens. Zion sets a pick here, his man does not want to leave him open, and that gives Jones a wide open layup. On this clip, Saddiq Bey passes it up just moments before a flare screen from Murphy happens. Freeze it right here. Look at all that empty space in the paint. On the weak side, the Pels also mixed it up by moving. That occupies weak side defenders, while Queen reads the situation perfectly. Okay, these were predetermined actions. Let's look now at how Queen improvises, both in scoring and assisting. Nothing happens here, but Queen flows into a short pass / handoff with fierce. The beauty of this play with a great passer and screener is that the smaller defender has a question: do I follow or do I cut the screen under? The latter happens here and Fierce finds himself open. Here's the exact opposite. On this short pass, Kobe White opts to follow around the screener Queen. For Murphy, that's a paint touch, and from there, most NBA players are hard to stop without fouling. Another strength of Queen is just his ability to drive face up towards the basket in a weirdly looking way. Early possession here, he just goes past Porzingis, attracts the help near the rim, and recognizes a teammate is open at the last moment. An open corner three from your big guy attacking the rim, that's like every coach's dream. The 21-year-old is absolutely not afraid to make plays after the dribble. In this clip, he attacks Dyson Daniels, the runner-up in last year's Defensive Player of the Year voting. After touching the paint, he throws it back, and Saddiq Bey takes the drive and finishes the advantage Queen created. So Derik is gifted with three things: elite dribble, footwork, and just change of direction. He ain't the fastest, but in a clunky way he gets to the rim. Plus, the touch is just elite, like Jokic's. Here he doesn't really need it though, because Jokic gets bamboozled by this fake handoff. Only 37% of Queen's makes so far have been assisted. That's an incredibly low number for a big guy, the least actually in the entire NBA among big guys who played at least 200 minutes this season. But that's because mostly he creates for himself with the dribble, with the awkwardly looking moves, footwork, and an amazing touch. On this clip against Denver, the already seen inverted pick is happening again, but just look at this move by Queen against Jokic. Oh my god, this is so smooth. Same thing a bit later. Cam Johnson jumps out to switch, but Queen deals with it by simply bumping into him and flowing into a step-through move flawlessly. Here, another good defender, Bruce Brown, is on him. A much quicker wing who plays physical with him here, but just like Nikola Jokic often does, even on plays where he doesn't have the advantage, the soft touch sometimes is enough to score. It is true, Derik Queen does not have a free ball yet, but Nikola Jokic also did not attempt more than 2 threes per game until his third season. He does have the ability to make a mid-range though, as Jokic is backing up here versus the inverted pick and roll. Or a couple of minutes later, no hesitation whatsoever here on the catch with Valanciunas a bit lower. The early returns on defense have been promising, but I want to see more from Queen to really understand how good of a defender he can become. For now, the Pelicans fans and the American fans should be extremely excited about the prospect they have. The future is bright for Derik Queen. Do you guys agree after seeing this video? Let me know in the comment section down below. Don't forget to press like and subscribe to our channel if you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.